guys, we're on Jazz. As you can see, I lowered the camera a little bit. It's been a while since I've done this, so let's see if I can remember how to shoot a moto vlog. Let's see if we can make movie magic. Alright guys, welcome in. Welcome to this episode of Rolling with T-Bone. I'm T-Bone. If you're new here, welcome in. I shoot motorcycle related content and any kind of content really, and I don't think that's the way my opening goes. Let's see. Welcome to this episode of Rolling with T-Bone. My name's T-Bone. I shoot motorcycle related content and any kind of content really. If you are new here, I invite you to watch this episode. And after you watch this one, go watch a few more of my episodes. Make sure I'm right for you. And if you think I am, maybe consider giving a like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. If you're old here, good to see you guys are here. But you know what's going on? We're not going to be able, I don't think, guys, to go too far today. Because the lying weatherman who said that Thursday and Friday were supposed to be clear, Saturday was supposed to be cloudy, Sunday was supposed to be clear, has missed everything so far. So let's see if we can get this done without having to run from rain cloud bursts. Been wet about the last 3 weeks in the south here, especially in the northern Georgia area. We've gotten enough rain. I mean, we've gotten rain like every day, and this past Wednesday we had another bad storm come through that took out trees and stuff like that. So we've been getting some violent weather, getting our springtime weather in the middle of summer, which is weird. You know, we started out spring 95 degrees, and now we're getting in the middle of summer and we're getting spring showers. Everything's out of whack right now, guys, I guess. It's about the best way to put it. Except for Miss Jazz. Miss Jazz ain't out of whack. She's ready. Of course, her, Big Papa, and Joker. Joker was the bike I rode the last. Shot the last week's video on, which kind of performing poorly. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for sending me all of the happy, good thoughts. Let me know y'all thinking about me. Been a couple of mention about a premiere. Future T-Bone will have to decide if he feels up to a premiere on this video or not. I tell you guys, I've just honestly just been kind of enjoying just kind of sitting back and just watching and not really getting into the chats, because I'm not fit for a conversation right now still, guys. I'm just not. And if you are new here and you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go back and watch a few of my past videos, you can kind of piece together what's going on with me. I don't want to keep rehashing it out, but just a lot going on in my world right now, guys, and honestly, I'm just taking it one day at a time. That's all I can do. But yeah, I'm glad to be able to get out here and shoot a little bit of content, guys. I don't know what this video is going to be about, but I'll tell you, like I said, I am thankful for all of the support that I've been getting from the community. I guess one of the things is, guys, I just don't know what direction to jump, because right now I'm just playing the waiting game. A lot on my mind, just a lot on my mind. I think that's what it kind of boils down to. Found out today that R1 is going to have to go have an MRI done on her knee. They think she might have tore a ligament or something in her knee, or messed up something there. So that's coming up in later on this month. So there's a lot of appointments I've got driving to do for the rodeo 16th and 17th. But I tell you, I'm excited about August the 9th, which is next Friday, this coming Friday, in the timeline. Me and TJ are going to go and watch the movie Borderlands. We're going to go have a guy's night out, watch a movie. Unless the girls decide they want to go with us, and if they do, that's fine too. But yeah, TJ's excited for the movie Borderlands. It's based off of a video game, and I saw some of the premieres for it. I went and looked them up, some of the advertisements for it. Looks like it's going to be a pretty cool movie. I became a Five Nights at Freddy fan because of the movie, and the kids have always played them Five Nights at Freddy video games. But yeah, I'm excited for that one. And for a lot of y'all who don't know, and I don't think I mentioned it in any of my past videos, TJ worked with me all summer. Of course, by the time y'all are seeing this, school has already gone back. But he worked with me at the park all summer. And man, he impressed me. He's got my work ethics and easy to learn him stuff. And now I miss him. I miss being with him, working with him. I miss him being with me every day. But he's 16-year-old. He's going into junior high school this year. So he gets to this year. Good Lord willing, next year he can come back and work with me again at the park. And then get him an education and get him a job where he don't have to do back-breaking labor. That's what my goal is for him. What my hopes are for him. But anyway, yeah, that's what's been going on, guys. And as far as everything else goes, just still playing the waiting game. Actually, I haven't been on a motorcycle trip in about a month now. The one me and R1 took with Jay Bird, where we went across the Cherahalla about a month ago, that's the last trip I've been on. And usually by now, I've already laid down 2 or 3 trips through the mountains, off-roading with T-Bone. I have laid down several trips on the motorcycle. This has really got my world flipped upside down for right now, and the uncertainty of everything is it's weighing on me. And I've been having something going on with this arm, my wrist, my elbow, been going numb. I've got a tore rotator cuff in the shoulder, and I guess I must have slept wrong or hit this arm, wasn't paying attention. It's getting better now. It's starting to get to where it don't bother me till late in the evenings, but just I've reached that age where when you stand up, all your check engine lights come on. And it's hard to get them to go back off. A lot of miles. But yeah, the big boy looks awful black back through there. Like I said, this ain't gonna be a very long video. We ain't gonna go too far, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't got no rain gear with me, and I just ain't in the mood to get soaked. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing good though. I know he's Moto Bomb Virginia and Blue Bike and Doyle and Ray Gregory have been keeping us all entertained with the VAM videos. They've been pretty fun. Moto Bomb Virginia got to take his daughter with him, and they got to do a lot of cool father and daughter stuff together. So those are memories that years down the road she'll share. She'll take them with her for the rest of her life, and that's very cool. Those are the kind of good memories we want to make. I'll tell you, Jazz, I miss being on you. She's like, yeah, I miss you riding me. I tell you, on bikes like this, I've always been about that true dual with the fishtails, but this 2-into-1 Vance and Hines header that I've got on this thing, I love it, guys. This thing sounds, it's just got that deeper roar to it. Sounds good on a twin cam. But anyway, yeah, that's just Ride. I've been wanting to ride, but like I said, usually by the time I get off work and get home, you know, it's already raining or it's thundering and lightning. We've been getting some massive storms. I don't know where they're coming from. I can't see any fronts that are pushing this weather in on us. It seemed like that storm we got the other night, last Wednesday night, just kind of fell out of the north because the temperature dropped a good 15 degrees here. Just as that storm hit here, the temperature dropped about 15 degrees, and then the humidity stayed down all the way up till the next evening. So that was definitely some extreme northern weather we were getting right there. But yeah, we've got, I noticed the Forgotten Angels motorcycle, the giveaway motorcycle, is going to be a Road King this time. They called it something, but I can't remember what they called it. It's kind of a teal color, good looking bike. You can go to Shade Tree Charging's YouTube channel and look at it. Or they may have a picture up on it on forgottenangels.org/Florida, Tampa. But $25 raffle ticket, guys, buys you a chance to win that motorcycle. I think he'll draw for it. I haven't heard him say, but I would say, slowing things down a bit, it may be late to the end of this month before they draw on that bike. I know there's a couple of things he's wanting to have done to the bike before they actually raffle it off, but the Dyna, I'm not sure who won the Dyna that was raffled off. I still haven't heard nobody say. Shade Tree got off on his timing on that live stream, and he needed another 45 minutes, and I didn't have another 45 minutes to give him. I had to get to bed to get up and go to work next day, so. Hard to be in a bad mood, guys, when you're on a motorcycle. I'll tell you, that 2-in-1 Vance & Hines header, I love that bike. Man, that thing sounds good. But anyway, I love Vance & Hines pipes because Big Papa's got Vance & Hines on him. I'm not sure what Joker's pipes are. I'm not sure if they're Vance & Hines pipes or if they're RevTech pipes. I'm not certain about that. They're not labeled Vance & Hines, but I'm a big fan of Vance & Hines. I've had Vance & Hines drag pipes. The ones that are on Big Papa are the short shots, and I love the way those pipes sound on Big Papa. You know, he's not too loud, but he's just loud enough to let somebody know he's coming. But I love how all the sound of this bike is funneled out the back. Man, it makes a deep roar, deep growl. I noticed, and I'm sure it's because I've been tagging Road Kings in my videos, but I noticed I've found a couple of new channels. Can't remember what their names are. Small channels, kind of like us. Don't have a lot of subscribers, but they're riding Road Kings like we are. Those of us who are riding Road Kings. You know, I keep hearing people say that they want a Road King, they want it. You know, look, if you've got a bike sitting around that you don't ride, throw that thing on Facebook Marketplace. You might be able to trade it up for a Road King. I traded a Dyna for Jazz here. It can happen. I mean, if you got a bike that you really don't ride and you want your Road King, I definitely suggest getting a Road King. Like I've said in many of my other videos, I've slept on these bikes, but I'm a firm believer in the Harley-Davidson Road King now. Actually, going forward, it would probably be hard to see myself without a Road King. Just so comfortable, guys. I mean, it's just effortless to ride these bikes, and it's just comfortable, and they handle good, or mine does. Of course, now you can do things, and of course, it's the Harley-Davidson platform, so you can do anything you want to do to these bikes. You can. I've got a windshield for Jazz I might use when the colder weather sets in. But I definitely would suggest getting a Road King. If you're thinking about getting one, go test drive one. I know some of the channels that are, you know, subscribed to me that I subscribe to. I noticed G-Mall Rides has picked her up a Road King. Of course, Loose Juice rides the Road King. Dave over in Australia, Dave's channel got a beautiful blacked out Road King. And then, like I said, Josh, Shade Tree Surgeon, has been wanting to get him a Road King. He says it's his favorite Harley Davidson motorcycle, the Road King is. But he is yet to put himself on one. But he's given away, this will be the second Road King he's given away for Forgotten Angels. The first one, of course, was a bike called Road King Kong. But yeah, man, Road King Kong was that was a beast. That bike had a lot of work done to it. But Josh says he wants to get him a Road King, man. I just say trade up a bike and get you a Road King. I noticed they're on Facebook Marketplace. Of course, Uncle Bo Gator, he rides a Road King. I'm sure I'm missing somebody else. I'm sure I'm missing other people who ride Road Kings. People say, oh, I don't want to. They're not like a Road Glide or a Street Glide. They don't have all the big bulkiness to them. This is basically just a heavy-duty cruiser with good-looking bags on it. Of course, I love chrome, and Jazz has got just the right amount of chrome, which is a lot. I love my chrome. And people are always going to be divided on chrome. Because you're going to have those people who love chrome, and then you're going to have them people who absolutely despise chrome. And I can see both points. Like Dave's bike over in Australia, Dave's channel. His blacked out Road King, I think, is just so beautiful because it's a high gloss black. It's not just black, like a satin black. His is like a high gloss black, and man, it's beautiful. So I can see the argument for chrome, and I can see the argument for no chrome. I'll ride it either way. But me personally, the chrome on Jazz, the nacelle headlight with the fins on them, the fins that came from Harley Davidson. This was a special model. This is a Road King Special. So it has a lot of extra bells and whistles, like it's got a nice cover on the lock here and all that cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff that came from Harley Davidson on this motorcycle. But it's got chrome for days, and I ain't mad at it. I love chrome. Hard to keep, you know, you got to work at keeping chrome clean. You can't just turn chrome loose and not take care of it, because you'll end up pitting it up and rusting it, and then you never get that out of it. So all you can do is scuff it up and try to paint it. Or just toss it in the trash and buy new chrome. How smooth that gear shifted right there. Man, how smooth. Hey. Hey, don't let its oversized fool you. This bike's had a little bit of stuff done to it, because you don't put a 2-into-1 header on a twin cam without doing a few other things to it. But man, this bike will get on down the road. Don't let it fool you. It'll get on up and get on down the road. But I like it. I love it. The more I ride it, the more I want to ride it, if that makes sense. Throw that throttle. Of course, it ain't no joker or nothing like that. Of course, the Big Papa will outrun it, but, well, I don't know. It'd be a close race. It'd be according to who's riding which bike. If I'm riding both bikes, Big Papa will outrun it. But anyway, that's a fantasy. I would never race them, but it's a rolling recliner, and I love it. And this thing tracks like a dream. Y'all see me constantly pull my hands off the bars. This thing tracks perfectly. Everything in this bike, on this bike, is in line. It tracks like a dream. But tell you what, guys, I think we've done got us a video out. Done got us one shot and ready to go. Man, it looks bad back over in yonder. Yeah, I'm not gonna tempt fate too much. But I've been noticing a lot of other people are adding the Forgotten Angels logo to their videos, which is very cool. Get on, deer. I saw you. Deer, man, every animal, not to get sidetracked, squirrel, but every animal in North Georgia has been running across the roads here lately. Deer, squirrel, possum, coons, bear, good grief, turkey, rats. The animals are moving. We get in this pattern of weather we're in, it makes all of the animals start moving around. And the deer, we're covered up in deer. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Forgotten Angels logo showing up on people's videos. Very cool. Because, you know, you're not going to get the message out about it if you don't get the message out about it. You know, and I never know how my videos are going to go on YouTube. Like the last video I shot last week's, which was frolicking on the Joker. I think it's like 74 views. The one before it's 971 views, so there is no consistency. But you know, if somebody gets to somebody new gets exposed to Forgotten Angels, and you know they can afford to donate something, then that right there was well worth it. But yeah, I've seen everybody's putting them, other people are putting them in. Very cool, very cool. But I'll tell you what, guys, I think I'm going to drop this video off right here. I know didn't have much to talk about as far as subjects goes. I just kind of monologued and ran my mouth, but I appreciate y'all hanging with me. I know things are kind of off kilter. I know this ain't my normal way of shooting. This ain't, you know, I know this ain't nothing normal about what I'm doing right now, but I appreciate y'all. I really do appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. And like I said, all the good all of the good thoughts and prayers that you guys are sending, all of the great comments, I read them all. I don't respond to all of them, but I do read every one of them, and I try to like them and heart them. But I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to lay this down right here. Like I said, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and then hit that notification bell. That way you know every time the Rolling with T-Bone crew is dropping a video. And until the next time, guys, y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and hey, thanks for watching.